Hi, and thanks for joining me, and a big welcome to any new subscribers that are watching. It's great to have you along. I've been meaning to sit and chat with you for some while, but I haven't got round to it. I did try and start this yesterday, but there are so many extraneous noises around the marina, particularly as presently they are cutting and harvesting in the fields around the marina, and the noise has gone into the very late evening. So there is some noise to my right that you might hear occasionally. It's never a good time to film outside. It was very windy yesterday, and there is a bit of a wind now, not so bad today as it was yesterday. We have this morning had a solar eclipse, so you might just like to see some of that before I carry on. What I wanted to talk about today is a recent trip I've done to Cosgrove. I'll say a little bit more about that in a minute. First of all, I just want to cover some topics that have come up recently from the blacking series and one or two questions I've been asked. With regards to the blacking, I obviously didn't mention about the underside of the boat. It was in the description of the videos that I wasn't blacking the underside of the boat, but I've had lots of queries about that. Should it be done? Why haven't I done it? And so forth. When I bought the boat 3 years ago, the surveyor suggested that I black the underside as well as doing the sides of the boat. Now, blacking is a process which is designed to preserve the hull and stop it from rusting. Now, a lot of boats have a 10mm bottom plate. The bottom plate on my boat is only 8mm. The surveyor did say there was some pitting there and that it would be worth initially to have the boat blacked, because whilst it would rub off, the blacking would go into the pits. Now, I took the boat to Debdale Wharf to have that done, and they did a great job. They had a gantry there and were able to lift it high enough to get underneath it and get the job done. This is one of the difficulties of blacking the underside. You need to take your boat somewhere which has a facility where they can lift it sufficiently high to get beneath it. That means somewhere like Debdale, where they have a hoist and gantry, or somewhere where they have a straddle lift or a crane. Just hauling the boat out of the water with a trailer, like mine was hauled out, doesn't get the boat high enough to black underneath it. Now, is blacking underneath the boat necessary? The fact is, I say it's a fact, and I'm sure you can all do your own research on Google if you disagree with anything I'm saying, but steel that is underwater, which is not exposed to the air, is less prone to rusting. I'm not saying it's not going to rust, but it is less prone to rusting. The sides of the boat, which get wet and are exposed to air on and off all the time, are prone to rusting, and that's why it's so important to ensure that the sides of the boat are blacked. It suited me on this occasion to black the boat in the marina. I wanted to add the tunnel stripes at the back, so from my point of view it was best to do it locally. It's not all about saving money. You get a great deal of satisfaction from doing the job yourself, and doing the tunnel stripes as well was an added bonus. So on this occasion I've chosen not to black the underside. As I say, I'm not going to answer lots of more questions about this. I've had so many people ask about black in the underside. If you have any queries about steel and rust, please do some research of your own. I'm no expert on this subject. The other thing that has been mentioned quite a bit is about a boat name. When I bought the boat, it was called Paula, a name which has no connection to me whatsoever. So I renamed it Lazy Days. Now the Canal and River Trust are not particularly interested in the name of the boat. They will record the name, but they are interested in the registration number. That's how the boat is licensed, from its registration number. So there is no requirement that I am aware of to have the name on the side of the boat. It will happen eventually. What I tend to do presently is put a sign in each window, one on either side of the boat, with the boat name on it. One occasion when we do use the boat name is passing through Watford and Foxton locks, because you have to book in there, and what is recorded in the book is the name of the boat. The volunteers aren't interested in boat numbers, it is the name of the boat that they use. With regards to getting the boat sign written or having the name put on the side, because it won't necessarily be professionally sign written, I will get round to that. As you know, I have been cosmetically improving the boat, and I have painted the sides a couple of times now. But the finish is not particularly brilliant. I want to get the sides far better and spend more time on doing them. The initial time I painted the sides of the boat and the roof, it was a quick job. I just wanted to improve the general appearance of the boat, and I achieved that. So it will get done. I'm not rushed to do it. So I hope that answers that particular query. Another query that I've had was about the chain at the front of the boat that runs down the actual bow pointy bit. When I was doing the blacking, I mentioned that the chain can scratch the paintwork there, and I was painting underneath it. A lot of people have asked me or suggested that I could encase the chain in some form of tubing, hosepipe or whatever. Yes, I could, but I choose not to do that. I like to have the chain exposed. I like seeing it. To have one chain covered in and the others exposed, to me is not what I want. So I am happy with the way it is. So I thought I should just mention that as well. Anyway, let's just talk about my trip to Cosgrove. I was away for 9 days. I've taken a tremendous amount of film. Absolute tremendous amount. I was amazed at how much I had taken. The trip down to Cosgrove involves passing through Crick Tunnel, Watford Locks, Buckby Locks, Blisworth Tunnel, which is the third longest navigable tunnel in England, and then passing through Stoke Bruerne Locks. So I'd been down to Gayton Junction, which is close to Blisworth Tunnel, but that was the furthest I'd ever been. So now I have gone on to some new cut for you and gone down to Cosgrove. So I'm now going on to New Canal, new cut that I've not been on before. I'm just passing under Bridge 48. There's a boat coming down towards me, as always. I'm busy editing the film at the moment. I'll be making 12 or 13 episodes. I've got that much film, and I want to get most of that complete before I start publishing. So there will be a little bit of a delay before that happens, and there will no doubt be an introductory video to that new series of videos. When I set off, it was all rather grey and dampish. The forecast looking ahead at the time was rain every day, and that did happen. And in editing the film, I've noticed I seem to be wearing a waterproof jacket most of the time. But it will be quite exciting passing through the locks and the tunnels and so forth. I've got some good film inside Blisworth Tunnel for you to see. I did film both ways, so you'll see me going out and coming back. There was some sunshine as well, but there was a lot of rain. It's very difficult filming in the rain. I've covered over my main camera again. I don't want to say too much about that now, but it is something to look out for. In my films, I try and give the viewer the impression that they are on the boat with me. And I do believe I succeed in that, because so many of you comment and say, you know, you do actually feel that you're sort of stood alongside me enjoying the trip. And that's what I hope to achieve with this new series. I think that's enough of that for now. On Sunday I am publishing another canal side walk. I took my van for its annual MOT, which is a check we have to have on our vehicles every year once they're 3 years old, and that was an absolute glorious, beautiful, sunny day. I walked back up the towpath, a slightly different walk from last year, so it will be original in that sense. And I'm publishing that on Sunday, so look out for that one. Other things that I wanted to mention is that I sometimes get asked about when a video was taken or certain things about a video, and the answers are to be found in the description. I often have the impression that people never read the description, but sometimes if you want to know something, it might just assist you if you do take a look at the description. You can hear the noise again now, can't you? It's been going on for some while, and I hope it hasn't disturbed your viewing. I think that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I am here, I am busy beavering away editing the Cosgrove trip. The last year, 15 months or so, has been quite hard going. It's been difficult to come up with topics for you. You have given me a lot of encouragement to keep the films coming and I've racked my brains as to what I can show you. So rather than to sort of living my life and filming aspects of it, I've been positively thinking, what can I do to make another film for you? And that has taken its toll. It has been hard work, and I am looking forward to having a bit of a break. And I hope to do that by the way I'm approaching the new series. Once they're done, it will give me a chance to sort of recuperate. I've got various other projects on the go as well. One is the van. People keep asking me for the van. I did a lot of filming on the van some months back now. I just need to sort out some filming inside to show you inside the van. Then I can get that one edited and published. But when the boat has the canopy off the back, I do store things in the van, so it's not always easy just to open the door and film inside. So when I'm cruising, a lot of stuff goes in the van, and likewise if I'm in the van, a lot of stuff comes back onto the boat. But it will get done. I've got other projects on the go as well. Please bear with me. If for any reason there is a gap and I don't publish a film 1 week, do not panic, is what I'm trying to say. There's a lot going on, and I think you'll be delighted with the Cosgrove series when it is eventually published. So that's what I'm busy working on at the moment. So it's that time when I should thank you all for watching. I should have said at the start that I hope you're all keeping safe and well, looking after yourselves, your friends and families. If you haven't yet done so, please do subscribe by clicking the little bell, or clicking the subscribe button first and click the bell to receive notifications of future videos. That's always worthwhile. I do try and give a variety in my videos. They're not all cruising. Some is DIY, some is boat life, some are boat chats, some are walks and talks. So I try and give that variety. Whilst I think of it, I would also like to thank those of you that have bought merchandise from my new shop. It's very much appreciated. Keep your comments and suggestions coming. I have had some good suggestions which I am thinking about, so you never know what might turn up. But as I say, for the next few weeks I'm going to be concentrating on the Cosgrove series. Take care everyone. Many thanks for watching. Take the utmost care, keep safe, look after yourselves. Until next time, bye for now.